Alright guys, Bass and Bryce back with another video today. Today we're doing one bait caster review, and we're going to be doing a couple soft plastic reviews, and some of my all year round favorite baits, and some of my springtime favorite baits, and some tools, and some tricks I can show you and teach you, and stuff that I do to get big bass during spring. Alright, first thing we're going to be doing is this bait caster reel I got a couple of weeks ago when we started, like last week. I think it was like Thursday or Friday. Pretty sure it was, wait, sorry, a week before last. So it was last Thursday, and I got this nice quantum reel. I traded it for my buddy. Well, he just gave it to me pretty much. But yeah, it's a quantum octane, so it goes 15 pounds, Seaguar fluorocarbon, red label stuff, really good. But I have to get used to like the left hand retrieve. I'm used to right hand on my lose. But yeah. So we're gonna get this. So get this out of the way. It's a nice reel. Usually it's gonna be like my flipping and pitching reel. Just pitching under docks, pitching under trees. Because this reel is really like compact and good for that kind of stuff. My lose is just good for just straight casts and really far distances. But this is more like a flipping and pitching reel. Alright guys, we're gonna get on to some of my spring baits. Okay, number one bait, like one of good bed baits, is this little warmouth using like dark color waters on a bed. There's this little fish dancing around the bed. The bass tear it up. Okay. Alright, and another bait is a little yum craw, more like match the hatch style bait. Dance this around on our bed, just drag it across the bank line or the bed. Just kick about a dozen and let pause. Get like short switches and long pauses. This really gets his bass fired up and this tears the whole bait up. Alright, next bait. Alright, one of my all year round baits is probably going to be this Strike King KVD brush hog. This one's already been used. Unfortunately, it ran out. This is one I put off my pole a couple minutes ago. Yeah, it's been ripped up, really tore up. Bass love these baits, man. Really good bait all year round, especially for freaking weeds and grass and stuff. It just really tears fish up. So it's a good bait to use. You should go check them out, give them a try, and it's worked really good. Catch a really big fish. Okay, another bait. It's another brush hog. Also, I'm gonna give a shout out to one of my subscribers at the end of the video. But Dirty Bird Angling is my buddies. Gave me this brush hog. I don't know what kind of brush hog it is. It's really like cool and crazy looking. Like I've never used it before. It looks really cool. It's got like the arms of like a zoom crawl, zoom brush hog, but like different skirts. But never tried it before, so I know what I can say. This looks like a really good bait to use. I'm gonna be trying it out on the beds. Next bait, more of like a clear water bait, really bright colored. You know, like really, yeah, more like a clear water bait. It's kind of purplish, kind of dark. Dances around, just anywhere. Dances around on a bed, usually works. It looks kind of like, I don't know, it's really crazy. Like it's alright, stretchy, but it's really bendy and like some type of, it goes kind of like a crawfish / worm / brush hog. But it's really cool. Haven't used it out yet. Gonna be trying it out this weekend. So yeah. Another bait, good bed bait I like to use. This is my little white jig I have. I've caught. I missed a 10-pounder on this jig. No lie. You can ask Always Outdoors who's with me. I was dancing around a bed, like soaked it in garlic for like 2 days. I was dancing around a bed, just jumping up and down. Like the female was about 10 pounds, and the male was about 8.5. They're really big fish. They're like brushed up against like a sewer line. Really big fish. Man, this thing just like, she nose down. She nose down, grabbed my bait. I set the hook. She got hooked. She like tore off my drag. She jumped out the middle and sucked my bait. But we saw them yesterday. They're back on the bed, and I missed a male on my fluke. But I wait till they get really agitated and suckers on their bed. I know I'm gonna catch them. This is more like a dark water bed bait, so you can see like the bait on the bed dancing around. But One of my favorite spring baits is probably going to be KVD, Sexy Frog, Saltwater Frog. It's a good fight flipping and pitching like really thick grass mats. Just working right across the top. I've caught a lot of fish from this frog, but I've also don't have with me. But another good frog would be the Spro Poppin' Pad Crasher, or it's the Spro Pad Crasher frog. Those are really, really good, worth the money. So it's a nice frog. So move on to the next bait now. Next bait haven't used really yet. I mean, I've used it a couple times, so it's not as much. This is what kind of crawfish is this? I have no clue. I don't have the name on it. Oh, this is a Bango Lures crawfish. It's like watermelon seed on the top, watermelon top, and like black and blue flake on the bottom. I've used it out a couple times. It works alright. It's more like a match the hatch style bait also. Yeah, works alright. Next bait, this is like a jig trailer, small little crawfish. You like throw that like a jig as a trailer. Actually works really good. You just need to pull these little things off. I caught a lot of fish on these little crawfish on the little Strike King Bisty Bug jig trailer. Really good. For all you guys out there who think you need to spend a lot of money on baits, actually you really don't. You don't need all that expensive stuff. Like, I have 2 combos of the Quantum Octane on a 6'8" medium heavy H2O Express rod, and I have a Lew's Speed Spool laser hooked up on a Ducket. Well, Duckets are really expensive rods. On a Ducket 7-foot medium heavy ghost rod, and that's the main 2 things I use. One's for frogging and one's for just all around. Next thing I'll show you guys is the Big Bite Baits worm crawl. This is really, really, really match the hatch style bait. This works really good for like any. It's more like a clear water bait for like on the bed. This works really, really good. Even not on the bed, just running the bank line. It really tears fish up. That's a good all year round bait also. Another one is another Big Bite Baits worm crawl. This is more of like a crawfish color. Works really, really good all year round. I caught a lot of fish on it. It's got the little weight hole. Stick the little weight in the hole so it sinks down. Really nice crawl. Like, really nice. Alright, what's the next bait? Have a lot of baits here. It's gonna be like a long video. Next one I have is the Berkley Havoc crawl setting. Works really good for top water crawl. Just dancing around the top of the water. Just really gets bass going. My next bait. So I think the head got took off this one. Was because my last crawl is going to be the Strike King Rage Crawl. Watermelon red. It's like black red flake. Dude, this tears fish up. Like, no other crawl have I had. I've even caught bowfin on these crawls. But that's so good. This is probably one of my favorite crawls I have. So yeah. Next bait, this is more of like a smallmouth bait. I'm a southern guy, so I don't really know too much about smallmouth. I live out in Middlebury, Florida. But this is more like a smallmouth bait tube. I like the color really. Tubes dancing around. Imitates the crawfish really good, dancing around the rocks. Really gets fish going also. And also I'm just showing you guys how to hook some of these baits I'm using. Next one, I don't even know what this is. It's like creek lures or whatever. So that's some crazy creature. I have actually caught one fish on this. I caught about a 4.5 pounder at School Pond, Corporate Elementary School Pond. But really nice creature style bait. I was just dragging it in the grass and this fish just tore it up. So yeah, I'm moving on to the next bait. This is a cheap frog, but my buddy Always Outdoors caught a 5 pounder on this, really fat 5 pounder. It was like on like a 3.5 pound body, but really fat gut. I weighed it. It was weighed at 5.3 pounds. So on this top water frog like this, I've caught a lot of fish on this. Really squishy, just barely any pressure, and really catch a lot of fish. Next bait for more of this is like a really, really clear water bait. Dancing on beds, a black fluke. Really, really, really gets fish going. Like, looks like a little fish, and it just really gets them going. Nice fluke. No, it's more like a blue bluish. Alright, when I get to the light, it's got like a fluorescent blue belly. Nice bait. I'm gonna give this right 10 minutes, guys. Here. Next bait, good for dragging along the beds. It's gonna be a Strike King swim bait. Pretty sure it's Strike King swim bait on a nice trucker swim hook. Swim bait, weighted swim bait hook. It's really nice. Caught a fish on this same exact bait. Alright, and at the end, we're gonna have to do this scent review that Dirty Bird England made and give to me. I'm gonna give him a shout out at the end of the video. Okay, I'm just gonna go over some of my all year round baits that I like to use. I'm not gonna take any out of the package unless I really want to. This is probably a Grande Bass, red and black flake Grande Bass rattlesnake. This works really good as just basically around more of like a pond with like lily pads. I know you might say that it goes on the package, but I've used it in my past. And like a pond of my neighborhood with lily pads, and it just, I don't know what it is. It just really gets fish eating them, especially in the weedless. Okay. Next bait we're having is a watermelon seed zoom speed worm. Those work really good. That's just like swimming baits. These, I've used these a couple times. You catch a lot of warmouth usually. These little mini flukes. I don't know where the label went. It's off. I don't know what kind of color it was. But, yeah. There's one pond. I use these out a lot. I'll take these out for you. These are the Havoc Juice Worm and Grape Brown Jelly. Work really nice. It's just curly tail worm. Caught a lot of fish in those. Who made the design for this? This is the Pro Design. Next bait is a good grass bait. The Zoom Watermelon Seed Lizard. Oh wait, I don't know if I'm taking these out. Maybe I'll take them out anyways. These have a little bit of garlic scent on them too. These are really good. Just dragging through the grass and stuff on like a big tungsten. See that piece of that this weekend. Missed on like a 6-pounder. But another good bait is these Berkeley Power Baits. It's just a little watermelon seed shortworm style bait, finesse worm, and a little pumpkin lizard. I've had these for about 3 years now. Like they're the same exact package. I lost them. The smell is still the same as it was 3 years ago. Alright, next bait. More of a really dark colored bait. I use these in Black Creek a lot. You can dye these using the Zoom White Shortworm. I have a whole package of these. See how good they work, but they work really good. Next bait is going to be the Kitech swim bait. Really good baits, especially for this time of year. Right now, I'm actually going to show you guys how you can hook these on a little weighted swim bait hook. It's a little screw lock. I mean, they're so slimy. Yeah, alright. Just like so. And then there you go. Little Kitech weighted swim bait hook. It'll hurt really good. I'm just going to go ahead and stick this back in the package. Already at 14 minutes. This is going to be a big video. Kind of a lot of stuff to go over. Good baits. Other bait would be this little Yum 4-inch dinger, a little green pumpkin color. I actually caught a lot of bass on these before. I have a secret pond. I can't make them. Really good. Next bait, looking for a while. This is the Zoom Motor Oil Tripworm. Sprayed a select some garlic in there. Man, these things look freaking amazing. Like, really good. Good, next bait. This probably going to be this little Strike King Shimmy Stick, Red Bug, Chartreuse Tail Tip. Works really good at a pond I know about. I'm not gonna say secrets. I'm Wacky Rig. Next one is really good for bed baits. This resembles a little basically a little shad come onto the little bluegill brim type thing, come onto the bed to eat the bait, eat the bass eggs. Has really good color and everything. I use these usually from like my little chatterbait trailers. Works really good for like swimming baits, chatterbait trailers, everything. Alright, next bait we're moving over to. I actually found these. I've never used them before. These are little gambler like turbine series tubes. I was a secret one. I think my buddies have that. I don't know. I don't care either. Really cool looking. Like it's like a black tube. There's like blue inside tails and stuff. It's really cool looking. I haven't tried those out yet. But, oh, here they are. I have 2 packs of them. It's gonna be the KVD Perfect Plastics Game Hog. Really good brush hogs, man. I love those. Another one is gonna be the Grande Bass 5-inch Rattlesnake Flash, and Watermelon Magic. Those work really good too as float baits. Another one from my mom actually got me these for Easter. Hello. These work really good actually. I only used like one. And I caught me fish my first cast, but this is a Strike King Shimmy Stick in a Smoky Shad color 7-pack. Don't know how many inches, but yeah, these work really good. I like Wacky Rigging, stuff like that. Texture, all the same, really good. Another one's gonna be, oh my goodness, I just bought these. Can't believe I already used them all. It's gonna be the Yum Dinger and Watermelon Pearl Lamb. Works really good. I've used all of them, I guess, so far, except for one. Really good. Another one, this is my it's kind of like one of my #1 favorite baits, to be honest. It's actually really good. It is Zoom Watermelon Seed Trickworm. These, you can use these all year round. Bass, it never gets old. Bass always eat them. Alright, almost done. Got one more thing to do. Okay, yeah, and some more things you need to carry around is clippers. These are clippers, clip your line. They have like a little weight hole poker, have a little crappy knife, and this thing right here is like the coolest thing ever. I use this to get hooks at a fish throat. Get a fish throat, and like dig it out like that, or you can use it to get birds, little knots out of your bird's nest. Works really good, and it has a clipper. Ooh, that thing is really short too. Okay. One other thing is just some hooks. I need to get some more hooks. Just 5/0 hooks, really good. And my scale. I have a tournament choice, 50-pound scale. Works really accurate. Has all kinds of different. You could go to kilograms, back to pounds and ounces. Works really good. I weighed Dylan. This is a really accurate scale. I weighed Dylan 6.3 pound bass on here. So yeah, the scale really works really good. So, oh yeah, last thing after this 20-minute video is going to be this fish scent that Dirk England made for me. Gave it to me. He said just try it out for me. I don't know how it works. It's like, he says like, what's that stuff called? It comes in Lucky Tackle Box, Mystery Tackle Box. Fish mate, bait attractant, or whatever. Something like that. Game fish. He made this stuff for me. I really appreciate that. It works really excellent. I had it since yesterday afternoon. I used it once earlier today at a pond I know about in my backyard. Caught a nice 3.5 pounder on this stuff. He just smelled it and came swarming up onto it. But Yeah, guys, this close video. Make sure to like, subscribe, show, and shout out to two my subscribers. Always Outdoors is Dylan. And Dirty Bird Angler, that's Dimitri. Go give them a shout out. Like, subscribe, and set the hook and like button. Alright, guys, see you later.